Hello guys, it's your boy here, Classic Forex. You know how we do it. We simplify the complicated. Alright, so today our technical analysis is on the EURUSD. Let's dive into it very quickly and then do what we do best. So starting on a daily time frame, we have our daily upper zone, daily mid-range zone, and then our daily lower zone as well. Now let's talk about proper flow on this particular time frame. I'm seeing strong level of sell pressure coming all the way from the upper zone and then breaking below this mid-range zone. So sell pressure from above was too strong that it just broke below this mid-range zone. And then once price has moved to break below a mid-range zone, what do we call it? We call it a push. So where is this push going to complete? This push is going to complete at the next level of sensitivity, because that is where push is complete. A push will usually complete at the next level of sensitivity. So this move is coming all the way to the downside over here before it will either see buy pressure to the upside or break and continuational move to the downside. So since we have been able to tell or know the direction on this particular time frame, which is to the downside, that means that we are going all the way to a forward time frame to look for a possible sell around this area to capitalize on the move before it reaches this lower zone over here on this particular time frame. All right, so let's take it to the forward time frame and then pick an entry to the downside. All right, so this is the 4-hour time frame on EURUSD. Let me put meaning into this time frame as well for you guys. All right, so on this 4-hour time frame, we have our 4H upper zone here, 4H mid-range zone, and then 4H lower zone as well. All right, so what are we seeing over here? We are also seeing a 4-hour push to the downside, 4-hour exhaustion to the upside again, and then 4-hour continuational move to the downside, breaking below this lower low over here. So this move to the downside is also called a push. What happens after a push and exhaustion before price makes it all the way to the downside again? So over here, this push on the forward time frame is almost complete. Once the push is complete here on this lower zone, it's going to see buy pressure to the upside to go for exhaustion back to retest this level as resistance before we see the next level of sell pressure setting to the downside. So as I said, we are staying patient for price to come back for exhaustion to retest this level before we pick a sell all the way to the downside. TP1 will be at previous low. Once we TP1, we move SL to entry and then play with house money to reach our final target over here. Alright, so there's only one thing that can make this setup invalid. That's if price continuously make a move all the way to the downside and then doesn't come back for exhaustion over here for us to pick a sell to the downside, this setup becomes invalid because risk to reward ratio will no longer be optimum. Alright, so that's it for EURUSD. If you do love the analysis I do over here, kindly subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and then don't forget to join my Telegram channel in the description as well. Thank you guys for watching. As always, stay classy and then trade classy.